go ahead and get started on our backs. And I'll have you put your feet together and allow your legs to fall open for butterfly, or Supta Baddha Konasana. That's what that's called. And go ahead and place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And I'm not sure if the lighting is okay in here. Actually, let me see if that's better. Okay, I hope that's okay. So one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And just kind of get situated. Just get comfortable. Just come into the space. Come into the present moment. Leave everything else at the door, all of today's events, work, stressors. Just leave those at the door and take space for you tonight. Just notice any sensations in your body. Notice how you're feeling before we get started in our movement. And I'll just invite you to take 3 deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Ready? Inhale. Maybe pause at the top. And exhale slowly. Good. Again, inhale. Quick pause. And exhale. Elongating the exhales, slowing it down. Last one, inhale. Feel your belly rise. Pause at the top. And exhale, super slow. Good. And just go back to your natural rhythm of breath. And slowly go ahead and open your eyes. And reach your arms up overhead. And stretch out your arms here. Really, really stretch. Overhead. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, sweep your arms up and down, bringing your knees together at the same time. And inhale, come back, sweeping the arms back overhead, opening up the legs. And again, exhale, arms up and down, knees come together. Inhale again. Good. Last one. Bring the arms up and down, closing the knees. Now bring your right leg to your chest, clasping your leg behind your knee or behind your thigh. And just roll your ankle. Just do some ankle circles, warming things up a little bit. I'm hearing a lot of cracking. I don't know about you, but lots of things cracking. Go ahead and extend your leg up towards the ceiling and point your toes, flex your toes, point, flex, point and flex. One more, point and flex. Good. Now from here, bring your arms up so that they're facing the ceiling, or they're pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale. On your exhale, push into your left foot, reaching your hips up and reaching your foot up towards the ceiling. So we're doing basically a bridge, but with one leg. So inhale, exhale, lift your hips up and come back down. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale, push up. Squeeze your glutes. Lift the hips here. Exhale down. Back up. Now go ahead and lower your hands down to the mat, keeping your hips high here, as high as you can. We're going to lower the foot, tapping the heel onto the mat. So tap one. Back up. Two. Back up. Keep the hips high. And three. Now go ahead and lower your hips slowly down to the mat. Now bring your hands behind your shin. Lift your torso and bring your knee to your nose. Go ahead and release your leg. Now bend your right leg and place your right ankle on your left thigh. And this may be your figure four shape. And that's totally fine. If you want a little more intensity in your stretch, bring your left leg towards your chest, maybe clasping your hands behind your leg, behind your thigh. And flexing your right foot here to relieve a little pressure off of the knee. And we'll just stay here for a moment. You can also use your elbow to push into the knee for a deeper stretch, if that's available to you. And go ahead and release the leg. Extend both legs and shake them out. And bend them again, placing your feet flat on the mat. And we'll do the other side. Bring your left knee to your chest. And we'll roll this ankle around a few times. This one's not as creaky as the other one. And extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Point and flex the toes and the foot a couple times, warming up the hamstrings. They might be tight if you've been sitting all day at a desk. Good. Now from here, bring your arms up towards the ceiling. And again, we'll inhale, and on the exhale, push into your right foot, lifting your hips up. Inhale. Exhale, push up. And we'll come down. Push up again. And down. Up again. And down, inhaling, exhaling, push yourself up. Now allow your hands down to the mat, and we'll tap our heel on the mat here. Keep the hips up. That's 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and lower slowly down to the mat. Bring your hands behind the shin. Lift your torso, bring your knee to your nose. And release. Place your left ankle on your right thigh for figure 4. And again, you can stay here, or if you want a deeper stretch, bring your right knee towards your chest, flexing your left foot here, shoulders and neck flat on the mat, and breathe. You might notice one side is tighter than the other. My right side is always tighter than my left. And release the legs, extend them out straight and shake them out. Or whatever intuitive movement you want to do here that feels good. You might want to do windshield wipers, like this. Whatever your body feels like it needs, go ahead and do that. And extend the legs back out. Reach the arms up overhead again and do a deep full body stretch here. Reach your arms up and point your toes. Big breath. And from here, we'll do some roll-ups. So take a big inhale. On your exhale, we're going to roll up, engaging your core, reaching towards your feet, and roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, rolling up. Trying to keep your spine straight here. We don't want to round it like this, so we're trying to keep it as straight as we can. Just reaching towards the opposite wall here. And rolling back down. Up. Good, and we'll stay seated. Go ahead and bring your legs into Indian style, and we'll roll over onto our hands and knees on the tabletop. So bring your legs hip-width distance apart. Maybe walk your hands forward just a little bit. Pushing into your hands, or tuck your toes. You're going to push up, bringing your hips towards the ceiling, your tailbone towards the ceiling. So I can see, my shirt's in the way. And pedal your legs out here. Again, working the hamstrings, getting them nice and warm. Lengthen the spine, chest towards the thighs. Now lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, opening up the hip here. So your knee is pointing towards the ceiling and your heel is towards your glutes here. Go ahead and straighten it out. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Again, inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. And now drop your right foot in between your hands, keeping your back leg up. Lift and open your chest here, squeezing your shoulder blades back. Good. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, and come up into a low lunge here, Anjaneyasana. Push your hips forward, squeeze the left glute. Feeling a nice stretch in your hip and groin area. Now come up a little bit. Bring your hands to your chest. And from here, we're going to twist our torso to the right, resting our left elbow on the outside of our right knee. And from here, push away from your left hand. You're trying to get your hands in the middle of your chest. It's harder than it sounds. Engage your core. And release. Hands back down to the mat. Bring your foot back. Big toes together. Knees as wide as the mat or as wide as is comfortable. And bring your hips to your heels, lowering down for child's pose. And we'll take 3 deep breaths here, just to catch our breath and slow down. Before we go to the other side. And coming back up. Bring your legs hip width distance apart again. Hands forward just a tad. Tuck your toes. And we'll push our hips up into downward facing dog again. And we'll pedal out the feet again. If your heels don't touch the mat, that's perfectly fine. You can keep your knees bent. Lift up your left leg. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Squeeze the hip open. Okay, straighten out the leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Again. Inhale. Knee to chest. Last one. Knee to chest. Drop your foot in between your hands, keeping your back knee up. Open up the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. And breathe. Drop your back knee, untuck the toes, and we'll come up into low lunge. Again, pushing the hips forward, squeezing the right glute. Feeling a nice stretch in the hips. Go ahead and come up, bringing your hands to your heart center. And this time we'll twist to the left, resting your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Push away from your right hand, trying to center your hands in between your chest here, in the middle of your chest. All right, bring your hands down to the mat. Left foot comes back. And again, bring your big toes together, widen your knees, hips to heels for child's pose. Take a couple breaths to slow down and catch your breath. Option also here to put your knees together and your hands down on by your sides. Go ahead and come back up to tabletop and lower yourself down onto your belly. Rest your cheek on your hands here. Bend your legs and we'll do some windshield wipers. You might want to maybe widen your knees a little bit so they're not hitting each other. But do a few windshield wipers here, back and forth. And extend the legs. Rest your chin on the mat. Clasp your arms around your back, resting on your tailbone. Inhale. Lift your torso up, opening up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. And exhale. Lower yourself down. Inhale. Option here to lift your feet up as well for a little bit more intensity. Lower down. One more time. Inhale. Lift up. And exhale, lower. And we'll go ahead and turn over onto our backs. From here, bring your knees up, your arms out to a T, and allow your legs to slowly fall to the right. Gazing over your left shoulder for a twist. Bring your legs back to center. If you have to readjust, go ahead and do so. And now slowly let your legs fall to the left and gaze over your right shoulder. And then come back to center and extend your legs, let them fall naturally. Get comfortable for Shavasana. Spread your arms out, make some space here. Allow your legs to fall naturally. For some it's to the side, for some they just stay straight. Mine always fall out to the side. Option to cover yourself up with a blanket or place a bolster or blanket underneath your knees for more comfort. Actually, I will do that. So we'll be in Shavasana for about 2 or 3 minutes. So just get comfortable and I'll let you know when it's time to come out. You start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, deepening your breath, coming back to your body, back to the room. And when you're ready, roll to one side. And push yourself up to a seat. Get comfortable on your seat. I'm going to sit on the blanket. It's a little more comfortable for me. Ooh, I'm tired today. I don't know why I'm so tired. I could have stayed in Shavasana forever. Okay, so let's do some breath work. And I'll just go ahead and explain real quick what we're going to do. So we're going to inhale through the nose and inhale through the nose for a count of 2 and exhale through the mouth for a count of 4. And we're going to slow count. And then we'll do that probably about 10 or 15 times. And after that, I'm going to ask you to inhale and hold the inhale for about 5 seconds, and then exhale. And I'm going to have you hold at the bottom of your exhale for about 30 seconds. And then we'll go on to something different. But that's what we're going to do to get started. And I'll count the ins and outs for the first couple, and then I'll let you just go at your own pace, and I'll let you know when to stop. Okay? So breathe in from your belly. You can hold your hand on your belly to feel your belly rise and contract if you'd like. Otherwise, just rest your hands on your knees, wherever's comfortable. Ready? Inhale through the nose for 2. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 4. Inhale 2. Exhale 4. Inhale 2. Exhale 4. And keep going at that pace. Keep going. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 Now go ahead and inhale all the way up. Deep inhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale all the way out and hold. And then inhale, regular inhale, and exhale. Good. Just go back to your natural breath. Just notice how you feel. Now this next breath we're going to inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to hum. And this is a good breathing technique to reset your vagus nerve, which helps us to activate the parasympathetic nervous system and give us that calm, relaxation state in our bodies. And we'll do that 4 times. So I'll show you how it goes. So you'll inhale. On your exhale, you hum it out. So it sounds like this. And then you'll inhale and hum it out again. So we'll do that 4 times. Ready? Inhale through your nose. Exhale, hum it out. Inhale and hum. Again, inhale. Last one, inhale and hum. Take an inhale and exhale. One more inhale and sigh it out. Wonderful. And just allow your breath to go back to its natural rhythm. Just notice. Observe how you feel, how everything feels. And slowly open your eyes. Coming back to the room. I guess if your eyes were closed, mine were closed. So that is it. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. It seemed really fast to me, but I hope you you felt really good, and let me know what you thought of the breath work. I hope I explained it okay. I'm not used to explaining it yet, so I'm still working on that, but I hope it felt good, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. So we will see you next time. Have a good evening.